Well, welcome back to the Nimrodjaune Podcast. I'm your host, Jack Adewale, and here we are again. This podcast, I'm going back to my original style. I'm not cutting nothing. Everything in this podcast is staying in this podcast. If I have a mess up, if I if I'm just quiet for a long time, like 30 seconds, it's staying in this podcast. I do not care because that's exactly why I'm doing this. No fancy, man. No nothing. We getting back to the roots. We going back to how we used to be. I just feel like I need to do this. And then for the rest of the podcast, I'm going to show my face again. I just feel like I got to give myself a little break. What the fuck am I seeing, cuz? I just seen something. We're going to talk about that later. But I seen some guy talk about sagging. And I had to take that. I feel like I need to talk about that. Yo, gang, pick your pants up, gang. Like, what is wrong with you? Like, I don't even know what to say. 'Cause at first I thought it was like, okay, they just want to like show like what they got. Now it's for niggas to see your ass. And if you gay, hey, keep showing it, gang. Keep doing your thing. But I don't think a lot of these niggas is gay. Publicly, at least. I think a lot of y'all might be DL or hiding because there's no reason why there should be this many guys walking around with their ass out. And it's like, bruh, I heard some Zod, he said the same thing. But they gotta see the tag, they gotta see it's a mirror. You can just pull your shirt, just have your shirt above the jeans. It'll show it's a mirror. You don't gotta sag your pants to see it, cause now you want niggas to see the jeans and your ass. It's like you want to have a 2-for-1 special gang. You gay? That's gay. Don't care. It's real gay. It's weird, cause sometimes when I'm in the house, I'm sagging right now. And it's not even like I'm doing it on purpose. It was because I would be wearing shorts and I didn't want it to get cold. So I'm like, I got boxers on, so I would just pull my pants to where my boxers would be, and then I'd go to sleep. I'd just chill from there. That's the whole reason why I would even sag. Now I'm just sagging because these pants come off weight, because the pants I'm wearing, they just come off regardless. Like I'm gonna take them off eventually, so it's just like I might as well get the jump start on it. I don't know. It's real weird to me. I think they said sagging was like invented in the prisons for like to show who wanted to get their butt took or like who wanted to get dug in and dug out. I don't know. I don't really know the validity of that statement, but all I'm gonna say is it's real interesting. Real interesting. Mm, 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 mm. I feel like, right? Because I was talking with one of my friends, and her friend and her mom is a model. Used to be a model, and she was really obsessed with it. And she wanted to become one and things like that, but she realized she couldn't because she's not tall enough. I didn't realize how much like went into modeling. I thought it was like look good, be slim, you could be a model. I know that it was like a height requirement. I always knew that, but it's like, yo, there's like actual like things that need to be done to become a model. And I heard modeling isn't even easy. It's like kind of interesting. I don't know. It's really weird. I never. I would like to be a model. I feel like it'd be too much work to be one. It's just real. It's a whole bunch of work. That's something I don't want to do right now, at least. Hmm. I'm telling you, I'm not cutting nothing out. This is the original pod. This is exactly how I would do it. I would literally hop on, press record, and whatever I say, I'll say. If there's a pause in between, it's a pause in between. I just wanted to get the real. Uh, Let me find a date on. Let me find the date. Let me find the date on March the 17th. I dropped some poetry on the pod on my poetry channel. Go check that out. Uh, it did pretty well. It did like 57 views within the first like I think hour, and then it just like stayed there because it was short. But it's really interesting having people view my poetry. Because I dropped my Black History Month project, right? I dropped that on that channel as well. And I didn't check it for a couple of days. I didn't check it for like a week, right? And what did I do? I think on YouTube Studios, I was on that account or I seen like a clip. I don't know what it was. All I know is I seen something. And I was like, huh? And I went to go check. And one of my poems had like 200 views. I'll say the poem right now. It was, it was the Black Eyed Seeds. It has 223 views at the moment of recording, which is crazy to me. I didn't think any of people would even watch it. Yeah, I put hashtags and all that, but just because you put hashtags on something doesn't mean people are gonna watch it. So to see it get like that, I was like, whoa. I might have to take advantage of that channel as well. See what I can do, cause we'll see. Cause my first ever short did 1 view, and then 87, then 79, then 650, then 1,000. But it's different though. My first ever podcast did 0 views, like zero, and then the next one did 44, and then the one after that did 142, then 6, then 2, 27, 12, 16, and 8. That's just how it goes for real. I don't really expect, like, well, I expect views to a certain degree, because as I'm growing this more and more and more, obviously the requirement of what I would be like, okay, the video is doing good, will have will increase, but then I'll also have to increase what I'm doing. So now I'm just trying to learn YouTube for real, understand how to do it properly and things like that, while also having my own flair on it and trying to provide the best thing I can. And because of that, I had to ask the homie if he's down to join me with it, because yeah, bro, it's like, it's cool to do it alone, but it'll be way funnier, faster. I can make longer episodes if I just include somebody with it. Because I think I said this in a couple podcasts ago, while I was saying nobody wants to hear one person talk, it's boring. And I was just like, nah, I could be that person. I I maybe be able to be that person, but it's just way more funny to have two people there to talk. One I cut another person off, one making jokes about the other person. It's just so much funnier to do that than only have one person talk. Because I can I can be charismatic. I can show my personality here, but I'm only talking to myself. I'm talking to like a phone screen. I'm talking to a computer screen. I'm not actually like communicating. So it's weirder. It's just way easier if I would just talk to one of my friends and then me and him talking. And we can just naturally make jokes because it's just that's how it is. That's how it gets because it's like it's funny. Just being around your friends, being around the guys, and it's like you just you never know what can happen. Somebody might say something, boom, now you have another joke, boom, and now they have another joke, then boom, it's just jokes on top of jokes on top of jokes. You know what I'm trying to say? So that's another adjustment I have to do. And this is podcast number 20. Normally on days like this, we normally go get a cake. Because on the 10th podcast, hold on, let's go check Spotify. Let's go check if this is the 10th one. Let's go check, hold on. Which was the 10th podcast? 2, 4, 6, 8. Okay. January 18th. Let's check my calendar to verify that. Mm, the 24th. Okay. So this one right here. The one that came on the 25th. Let's go find that one. Was that the one that was posted? I don't think that was. Let me see. February 2nd. Well, which one dropped on February 2nd? Bear with me, okay? So, after every, there we go. After every 10 episodes, I go get a cake to commemorate. Hey, it's episode 10. It's episode 20. It's episode 10 on YouTube, but episode 20 on Spotify. I'm telling you, go tap in with the Spotify. The link is in the description. Literally, go tap in with the Spotify. We got all my early stuff in there. We got all the early stuff. It's kind of rough because just when I was starting out, when I was starting to learn what I wanted to do, how I wanted to do it. We got an hour-long podcast on one of these. Damn, I was really talking. I had a podcast 16, 42, 24. Should I go back to recording long podcasts? Because as of recently, my podcast has been real short. Like 17 minutes, 26 minutes, 16 minutes, 20 minutes. Like my podcasts have been very short. And I think I want to go back to it. And I'm also going to stop writing like topics down. Like I might write topics down if I see something during the week. And I'm like, oh yeah, I really want to talk about this when I get on the pod. Because I look forward to days like these when I get on the pod and I can talk and I can be able to verbalize what I've been holding in all week and say. But for the most part, it's just so much work, and then it'll end up being like 20 minutes. That I'm like, and it's always the night before or like a couple days before. I'll say what I want to. I'll say what I want to say. I'll write down what I want to say, and then I'll forget the original line of reasoning or what I want to say, and then boom. Like, and then it even got to the point where I was having to write like sentences of like, okay, say something along these lines, and then I can just further elaborate as I'm going. And that's when I was kind of getting to the end where it's like, yeah, maybe I should not be doing this because it's not really making that much sense for me to. Because I'm speaking from my heart for most of the time. I'm really speaking about what I believe. A lot of the podcasts of me saying what I'm saying what I believe. I'm truly saying what I think is correct. So I don't really feel no type of way when somebody like doesn't agree with me. I've had two people disagree with me so far, and I've made videos about them. One was a guy who's called my videos like valueless, and I had to respond to that one because that one threw me off. I won't lie, that one was like, what? That was my first ever one, so it was like, okay. This is not my first time doing YouTube, as I said before. It's like my third, no, it's like my fourth or fifth time doing YouTube. So I was like, okay, I don't care. But then I seen it started to get a little like I seen it, and then it just kept replaying in my head, replaying in my head, replaying in my head. And I was just like, I gotta address this. So I woke up the next morning. I seen that comment. Well, I seen it that night. I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna talk about this in the morning. I woke up late that morning. I'm like, I'm gonna get this little nigga out the way. And by the time I got to school, I completely deleted the video because it wasn't thought out. I was just in a spur of the moment, like, yeah, let me get this hating ass old nigga out the way. Nah, I should have took my time and responded. And even now, I think I could have done a better job at responding to the comment than I did when I actually responded. But that's not even, I can't go back and change that because it's been almost a month, if not already a month. So No point in going back to spoiled milk. It's already been spilled. You know what I'm trying to say. And then the second one, I argue with a Kanye fan. That's when I think there's so much stupid stuff that goes on that I don't even talk about on the podcast. I had a Kanye short because I post shorts every single day. Make sure you subscribe to. Like I'm posting shorts every single day, literally every day. New content every single day. We got 2 podcasts a week. I'm doing my thing. Just drop a like, follow. You feel me? Everything is in the description if you ever wanna check anything out. Poetry, Spotify, Instagram. I post on there as well. I give updates on there as well. Check the community on YouTube. You know what I'm trying to say. Actually, let me take a picture so I can post on YouTube. It's gonna be in the video. This is going to be in the video. Hold on. It's gonna be in the podcast of uh just took a picture. This is going in on the podcast. This is going on my story right now for YouTube. I mean Instagram. Go here, post uh recording pod. Uh uh right there, boom. Got it up. It's been real interesting. Uh, uh on my journey so far, cause I had to argue with Kanye fan. So, cause I made this video about Kanye West, talking about Kanye West, cause Kanye is my favorite music artist. But sometimes he just be doing the fucking most. Like, shut up, nigga, shut up. That's all I really want to say. Shut up, nigga, shut up. I'm not trying to hear that, nigga. And, oh yeah, and I just felt like I had to get my opinion. There was 5 videos that I could have posted that I think the video was like 3 minutes, and they got broken up into 5 videos or something like that. I posted one and I took that down. It's up on Instagram, but it's down on YouTube. Like, you can't find it anywhere because it got too big. I wanted the video. The video was gonna get views because it has Kanye West inside and has tags and things like that. That's known, but it was on verge or on the pace of being my biggest video, and I don't care what he does. I don't want my biggest video to be me talking down on another person. It just doesn't sit right with me. So I just took it down. I don't really care. It's weird to me that I even posted that video. It was cool, like for the time being. It got what it needs to do. It showed me that okay, that I could actually like do something and it go. But I took that down. It didn't sit right with me. But while it was up, there was a Kanye fan in there who would ar- argue with me for like an hour. He probably had like 5 comments, and I'm working out while I'm doing it. So I'm working out. I get a notification. He replied to me. Oh my god! He sent a comment. Then boom, I replied. Then he will reply, and then another guy replied, and then he never replied after I replied to his reply. It was just a whole bunch of like back and forth about another man, by the way, that just never needed to happen because I just should have never posted the video in the first place. I don't regret posting it. It was just like, what was the point of me dropping that video if I was just gonna throw it away, basically, and keep it up on only one platform? And I don't even think that when I posted, hold on, let me see it. I don't even know what's how many views did it even get? It got 96 views. Yikes! 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 If it gets like 100, I'm taking it down. I don't want it to get touch 100 out too wild. I just don't like. But if it might go up, maybe there's a potential it does, but I don't want that to become. Uh, I don't want that to become what I'm known for. Or like I just talk about people. That's just not my thing. It's not my speed. I don't really like it. So yeah. Actually might be the last time I even talk about another person, and then I try to make a video about it because it just felt so weird. Because I didn't want it. Cause I was planning, I'm gonna drop like two, three photos, whatever, right? Um, I was like, yeah, I'm gonna drop like two, three videos of it, whatever, right? Yeah, nah, never happened. By the time I posted that first video, I didn't even want to post for the rest of the day. I think I posted maybe once that day. I think I did twice. I'm not sure. I might have. I don't even remember. I think it was like a blur because of that dumbass video. I don't know. So, prevent me from stop rambling. I'm gonna end the podcast here. Longer pods are coming in the very near future. Trust me, I just got to get my brain in order. So thank y'all for listening. If you made it this far, like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see y'all later.